This is Randall Root, and this video is a demonstration on how to create a simple ADO.NET application. To start off with, I'm going to go and make a brand new ADO.NET application by going New Project, and I'll choose a Windows application. I'll call it Simple ADO.NET Application. In my case, I want to take a list of information, show it to the user, and then after it's shown to the user, I'll go ahead and save it down to the hard drive. So, to do that, I'll grab myself a button and another, and something to show the user's results. I want to keep this very simple, so I'll use a very simple little tool called the list box. On the first button, it will be used to retrieve data from the database. I'll call it button get data. On the second one, the button will be used to save data to the hard drive. I'll call it Save Data. The list box, it'll be used to display the results. I'll call this box Results. Okay, we have everything we need for a very simple application. On the Get Data section, I'll go ahead and pull data into memory by using code from a previous demonstration. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and bring back multiple results, so I can either use a data adapter or a data reader. For simplicity's sake, I'll use a data reader. Copy the code from that previous demo and paste it into my new application. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and try to get information from the master database, and I'll use a select statement that grabs some data. I wanted to see a list of all the objects and the description, name of the object and the description, such as system table or perhaps user table or a default constraint, or in this case a stored procedure from an individual database. I'll use this code to do it. I'll place the code in the SQL string. Because I'm getting back two results beyond the name, I also want to go ahead and add on additional information. Okay, that should take care of that. And that parenthesis takes care of that one. And that parenthesis takes care of the message box.show. So I'll go ahead and run this. Seems to be working, so I'll stop my program. Make a small change. I want to put a comma separation between the list. Instead of doing messagebox.show, I want to actually add the content to a list box. As such, I'll go ahead and make a new line. List box results dot items dot add. We'll add an item to the list box, and the item we want to add is that string that we just created. It looks like I may end up with a missing parenthesis. Not sure how I get, and we'll see if it works. It did. I think I want to add a column to this box to make it easier to spot. And test my work again. I want to let the user save the work down on the hard drive. The problem is that the results I'm getting here are going to disappear when the data reader closes. However, they are being stored in the list box. So I could do it in one of two ways. I could go ahead and reuse the entire block of code, and instead of presenting it to the user, I can just write it down to the hard drive. Using a command called system.io, or a namespace called system.io, and the class is inside of there. There's a class called streamReader, or writer, and I'll use the streamWriter object. Then write the name and description. And the results. Like the connection, I need to go ahead and close the reader in order for it to work correctly. Or streamWriter, sorry. Okay, let's see how she works. Now I'll go over to Solution Explorer and hit the second button on the toolbar to show me the all files. There under the debug folder is my executable. Since I didn't express the path where I'm going to write the file, it should put the file right next to the executable. Let's see if it works. I'll have to hit refresh in order for me to be able to see this. Looks like it's not going to immediately refresh. I'll just go open folder. And I can see my text file there. I probably can't refresh because it's running currently. But now if I look, I can see that my text file was saved. So in this demonstration we saw how to create a simple application that displays information to the user and saves information for the user. Ideally I wouldn't probably reuse the same code. I'd make it so that it was much more efficient. For example, if we already have the data in the list box, all we need to do is loop through the list box and write the contents down to a file. But that's alright. We were demonstrating on the use of ADO.NET in this example, so it's not a big deal. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.